Okay, today I'm going to show you place value division. We have the example of 768 divided by 6. Before we actually go into the division, we always want to get into the habit of estimating. So if I were to change these to compatible numbers, I would keep the divisor a 6. And looking at the dividend, what multiple of 6 is close to 768? I could do something as simple as 600. And that would give me a quotient of 100. If I want to be more precise though, I could go to 720 divided by 6, and we know 72 divided by 6 would be 12, so that would give me 120. So this one would be the more precise estimate, but 600 divided by 6 would also be acceptable. Now you want to solve exactly. So place value division requires us to use columns, so that's why you see the paper is turned on its side. You also want to make sure we draw our numbers nice and large so we have plenty of room to see our work. Copy over the number. Now place value division relies on knowledge of place value. So using our columns, we also label each column. The 7 is the hundreds, the 6 is the tens, and the 8 is the ones. So let's start right now. I have 7 hundreds, and let's say I have 6 friends to share it with. If I have 7 hundreds, how many can I give to each of my 6 friends? Well, 6 times 1 would be 6. So if I give 1 to each of my 6 friends, that means I am giving 6 away, 6 hundreds away. So when I give something away, we use subtraction, and I turn to my red pen, and I am left with 100 remaining. So again, I divided 700s between 6 friends, 1 to each friend, gave away 6, I'm left with 100. But I want to really share that 100. I don't want to keep it. What can I do with 100? I can exchange it. I can trade it for something else. So I'm going to make a list of exchanges. What do I have? I have 100. What can I exchange 100 for? Well, if I go to the bank, I can take 100 and get 10 tens for it. Great, I'm going to do just that. Where should I put those 10 tens that I'm getting now? Well, I'm going to add them to my tens column. So now I'm going to use a plus sign when I'm adding. We add, use a plus sign. I had 6 before, I'm adding 10 more, so now I have 16 tens. Fantastic. I have 16 tens. I want to share it with 6 friends. How many can each friend get? I know that 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. I don't have enough to give 3, so I'm going to give 2 tens to each friend. If I give 2 tens to each friend, that means I'm giving away, back to my minus sign, I'm giving away 12 tens, leaving me with 4 tens behind. Okay, I have 4 tens. I don't want to keep them. I don't want to put them in my pocket. I want to share those 4 tens. What can I do with it? I can exchange it. Back to my exchange list. My 4 tens, I can exchange for, let's think, what can I break it down? What can I regroup my 4 tens as? I can regroup them as 40 ones. Notice I actually write out the word one, so that the letter O does not get mistaken for a 0. The 4 tens became 40 ones. Where should I put those 40 ones? Oh, well, I'm going to add them to my ones column. I already had 8, so now I'm adding 40 more. Now I have 48 ones. 6 goes into 48. How many groups of ones, how many groups of 6 can I get from 48? I know 6 times 8 is 48. So I'm going to give 8 ones to each friend. That means I'm giving away 48, and I actually have nothing left over. My example is done. If I wanted to check my answer, how do I check division? Let's remind ourselves. To check, we take the quotient. The quotient was our answer. That was 128. And we multiply our quotient times the divisor. The divisor is the 6 times 6. 8 times 6 is 48. Put down the 8, bring up the 4. 2 times 6 is 12. Plus the 4 is 16. Put down the 6, bring up that 1. 1 times 6 is 6. Plus that 1 is 7. 768 should be my dividend, and it is, so I know my answer is correct. Well done.